Okay. Yeah, we were just talking about social media and not allowing it to be a time sucker in our life. And I like to get in a creative space where I create a bunch all at once. And I find inspiration from going through reels on Instagram for me. Sometimes it will be the video I see, sometimes it will be the sound. If it's like because a lot of Instagram reels lately are B-rolls, meaning it's like music or inspiration to someone doing something, not somebody having to lip sync or whatever, right? Or act crazy. So even before you saw my video on here, I took my camera and I had it put up and I acted like I was like working on my computer and my camera would like get me from that angle because there's sound that I loved. Well, I have in my head like this, I want to do she's in her rise era, right? And talk about middle age and those kind of things. And so I've been making a point to when I'm doing things, whether I'm like today I was at a real estate appointment, or if I'm working or with my family, like I'll just quickly put my phone up for like 5 seconds and just get a little bit of it. But I also found today too, when I was listening to different sounds that I was saving, yeah, taking a walk, folding laundry, you can get inspiration from those sounds or different inspirational clips. And I went through my camera roll to all my videos that I had saved. And I have so many videos, and most of them are not of me. They're of other things. But sometimes you can take those videos that you have in your phone and use those for reels. If they show you at a place that you love, if they show you biking or working on a vehicle, Dean, or cooking a meal, Laura. I mean, you too, Liddell, like you cook all the time, or I mean, Liddell, you have content for days too, living on your acreage and what you guys do. Content for days. You all do. You just need to turn the camera on yourself. Okay, that's what it is. And again, if I could come and turn it on you, I would do that. But okay, this is not where I want to start. We're going to start somewhere else real quick, or I'll get off on a tangent. Okay, I just need to make sure that you know about some things. First of all, tomorrow, this is really exciting. There it goes. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the consultant Facebook group, Dondi and Marcy will be doing a power hour. So I think this will be something really valuable if we go on there. I don't think it'll be so much like a study hall like we used to do, we do sometimes. Maybe some of it will, but it might give us ideas of a format. And also, if you have it within your calendar right now to set aside 10 to 11 to do power hour with them, they're going to direct you on steps to close out your month strong. So I think this would be a really powerful thing to tune into. The rise era. One thing I want to say to you, and apologize a little bit too. First of all, I don't know where January went. I it freaks me out. Like I don't know where it went. I feel like I spent all month getting organized. Does anybody else feel that way? But I know that I didn't, but I just feel like I do. Like it was gone so quickly, and that freaks me out how fast time is going. So I did not feel like I had a really good grasp on rise era and the 3-in-1. Like I know that that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Like our goal every month now is 4 enrollments, and one must be a consultant. Like it's 3-in-1, 3-in-1, 3-in-1. The other 3 can be all consultants. They can be customers, whatever. It's 4 enrollments, at least one a consultant. We must remember that going forward, right? And retaining people, because those tracks have phenomenal fun prizes. that even if we don't want them, we could keep them to use as incentives for new customers that come in, to make those raving fans as an extra thank you for helping you hit a goal or whatever it is. But I just want to remind you, if you ever are wondering again where to find it, just go to the bottom of your website and it's right here under sales incentives, Rise Era 2024. Everything is right here. And in the middle, it will show you the prizes for these first 90 days. And they're no joke. Like, they're amazing prizes. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that felt that way. I did not get good tracking on bringing in new people, but I did meet new people. And on February 1st, so now I'm going to get really off track, but it is what it is. On February 1st, I wanted to give you an idea. We're doing a little party here in the area, and I was really inspired by Jillian and Kristen 2 weeks ago. So thank you for that. And real quick too, the celebration, we have to do shout outs. First of all, Laura Nowicki showed up to office hours today again, and she had her binder ready to go. She had her 12 tabs for the month. She had her binder, and I just want to celebrate that. I'm so excited for her because it's a big, big thing. And then also Jen Dykstra saying yes to training this Monday, just as Kristen did last Monday. Way to go. You were phenomenal. Both of you were. So I'm proud of you guys when you get asked for saying yes, because I know it's easier to say no. So that being said, this is our event we're doing. It says, does your Valentine know any of this exists? And we're just going to focus on the skin. And everybody's gonna be able to try all of these products on. We're gonna keep it small, like maxed at 6 people, so that we can really be intimate with them and make sure everybody gets to try everything and we can talk about it. But what I wanted to do with you while you were here is have you listen to me invite someone to this event. She is someone that I've only met once. She's a mortgage lender. Her name is Dominique Love. Isn't that a cool name? But I want you to hear me invite her, because one of the things that I really took away from the social media training, and if you did not see it and you want to get that replay, I will show you the link. Get the replay. It's $9.50. And you'll have access for the rest of your life, and you can watch it at your pace. You can take from it what you want, what you think you need right now. And as you advance maybe and want to know more, you can go back to it. But invest and get that and have it, okay? But the biggest takeaway that I have, and I talked about this with Laura today, was the people that trained, they have enough respect for themselves to just do the work. They maybe at one time they didn't, maybe at one time they overthought it. But while they were training us, I need to see you for this. While they were training us, like, they just were doing the work. They weren't overthinking anything. They were being themselves. And I heard this weekend in a sermon someone say that as Christians, we should be the hardest working individuals on earth, because we have a purpose, right? And we know that our purpose is to bring people to Jesus. And through that, we get different callings, we get different avenues to do so. And for all of us that are on this Zoom, one of our avenues is LifeVantage. Whether we like it or not, we said yes, and we're here. And that is one of our avenues to fulfill our purpose for eternity. So as Christians, like, we should not be holding back. And I was thinking to myself, imagine if an alien came down. This is where my brain goes sometimes. But the alien came down to Earth, and they put a needle in your head and they took out everything that you ever knew. And when they were done, you were back to that of a child. Do children overthink anything? Like, if they've got a popsicle in their hand and you're outside playing on the playground and it's hot and they've got another popsicle, are they going to offer you the popsicle? Yeah, there might be one or two kids that keep them for themselves, but like they're gonna give you a popsicle. They're gonna say, here, have the popsicle. They're not gonna overthink it. They're not gonna ask you, do you like hot or cold? What flavor do you like? They're just gonna give you the popsicle. So we have to just let go of everything we know, and just, if somebody has a problem, just know that we have a solution and just offer it. We just have to offer it. Like, we have to get out of our head, because I know that we are, and especially with the new year, all the things, like it's so easy to do it, but these people that taught the social media training, be the popsicle. Want my popsicle. Yes. But they just respected themselves enough to put in the work. Like the woman that, I don't even know what she taught, that was doing ads because she's a mom and she wants time with her kids. And she respects herself enough to create out of this world systems so that she has it. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah. But she didn't overthink that, because she knew exactly why. She knew her why. She knew why she was going to find those systems no matter what it took. She didn't know how to do it when she started. She just started. She just did it. And then little by little, I mean, she said along the way, she's like, I didn't know this, and she's still figuring it out. But it's working for her because she had a why. She wanted time with her family. She wanted time with her kids. She doesn't want anyone else raising them. Right? So we have to think about too, like, what is our why? What is going to be that guiding force that makes us think like a child and do the work? Working works. And I'm a testament to that too, because I'll tell you, I can get in my head sometimes with this business and be like, I don't like this today. Like, it's hard and nobody wants to work with me and everybody's saying no. And the minute I get in front of you and I'm with you, like, I'm like, this is why. Like, I'm here for a reason. This is why I'm doing this. But if I didn't show up and I didn't plug in, like I thought, oh, let's meet once a month was such a great idea. It was such a bad idea. Like, it just, that's why we have to show up. You have to show up if you want this to go somewhere for your life, as so this serves as your reminder of why you're here and why you should keep doing it. So now I made myself nervous with all that, because I think I set the standard so high. To hear me invite her, because it's just like a simple invite that I've been doing to other people. So here we go. I gotta gather myself now. Okay. Hello, Dominique. It's Tanya. So yes, thank you so much. I'll make sure that Kelly introduces her client to you. And I love that Kelly knows you as well. But since I have your attention, and I know we've met once, and I would love to continue to get to know you, I wanted to invite you. I'm having an event at my house Thursday night, and it's called Does Your Valentine Know These Products Exist? And it's a business I've been a part of for 12 years. And I'm being intentional of inviting women that I don't know real well, but I'm getting to know, because I just think it'd be so much fun. So it's no pressure to have to buy anything, but I love these products and I want to share them with people that I love and I'm getting to know. And I thought you'd be so fun to have at my house. So it's at 6:30 Thursday night. I will send you the invite. And if you could come, I would love that. I had someone else that said no today, and I want to keep it small and intimate, 5 to 6 people. So I would love for you to be one of those people. So I'll send you the invite and let me know if you can make it. Okay, bye, sweetie. Okay. Right? I have products that are scientifically backed and blah, 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 blah. Right? I didn't do any of that. Simple and honest. That's what I always try to do, is honesty. I have to get her the invite real quick. Okay, done. Right? Honesty. Even if you sound like, if I had messed up or I felt like, no, that wasn't right, well, then I just do it over again. Right? being real and being honest. Okay, so I wanted to share that. Let's go back to this little puppy. Okay, so this is where you purchase the replay. And it's been posted in Telegram. It's been posted in TMAC as well. But again, get it. Please don't get it, not get it. Okay, so sorry if I keep driving you crazy with my. One of the things that Fraser shared, which I loved, was the profile makeover, right? You having a picture of you, whether you like it or not, it's very important. It's just very important that it be you, okay? And he talked about your cover photo in the back. What I'd like to do, and I'll pick a time within the next 2 weeks, maybe. I'd love to have a workshop and help you. Like, everybody could get a free Canva account, and we all work on Canva at the same time and help you create like your profile, your cover photo for Facebook, and then helping you post a new photo as well. I just think that would be really fun, and I'd love to help you through that if you want that. So these are some of the notes that I took based on what Fraser told us if you weren't on there. But here's the thing, right? Then Eric went into selling us on his AI thing. So I wanted to show you something. And this is not to, you do what's best for you. I just wanted to share with you something. So I went through Eric's AI. When you do it, and maybe some of you have too, right? You'll have a screen that has you pick a package, and I picked the monthly package. And then once you pick it, you put in your information, but your first 7 days are free. That's how you get the 7 days for free. I didn't want to enroll in that until I knew I could dedicate my time to it. So I didn't do it over the weekend. I just did it tonight. And when you enroll in it, it's going to take you through a series of 5 questions. And those 5 questions can help then create like your bio, and maybe help create your brand, things like that. So based on what I put in there and the questions I answered, and I realized my questions were probably, I don't know, I wanted to give AI all the technicalities I could and be as specific as possible because I was curious as to what it would say to me. And my brand was building healthy lifestyles, engineering dream spaces, thrive with tea. I hate it because it asked if I had like a nickname or whatever, and I put T. A lot of people call me T, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have put that now because it uses it a little too much. And then my story, like, I hated it. I hated it. I hated my story. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to let this go because I could go back to this later and I can recreate that, right? One thing I did on this little dashboard over here was it will help me reply this section, which I thought was interesting. So the help me reply, what I did was I went back to a person that said to me, I would definitely be open to a side hustle, but I'm not much of a salesperson. And AI said, hey, I totally get where you're coming from. The beauty is it's actually easier if you don't have sales experience because the system shows you what to do step by step. Plus, it's not about being salesy at all. That's good, right? So then I decided, okay, well, I'm going to go back to what I shared with you last week that is free, right? The ChatGPT for free. And when I went to that, I played around with the same options, okay? I first of all asked them, help me create a bio for Instagram and Facebook as a mom that is an entrepreneur in the health and wellness space and real estate space. I love people and I want to be proactive and live well. It said absolutely, and then it gave me these bullet points. So I said not bullet points, but a statement or two that starts with on a mission to. That's one of the suggestions they gave us. So then it said, mompreneur on a mission to cultivate wellness and create homes filled with love, embracing the chaos of motherhood with laughter and intention. Join me in the journey to a balanced and vibrant life. On a mission to blend the worlds of health and wellness with real estate expertise, transforming houses into homes while encouraging proactive living. Let's connect, inspire, and uplift. So I like these much better than what the other system gave me. And I could still, if I put thumbs down with these, it's going to give me more, right? It's going to generate more for me like it is right now. And it's just going to keep going until I find something that I like. And it's very easy for me to navigate this. Okay. I also then went and did, where did that conversation go? I wonder how I find that. Well, I also put in here, maybe it's in here. No, I'm not sure where I find the past conversation I had, but I put in there that I was sharing with someone about my health and wellness business, and and I asked them if they were open to opportunity, and they responded by saying that they're not a salesperson. How would I respond? And the response that ChatGPT gave me was great. I really liked it, and it had a little more feeling behind it. So I'm just giving you those two options. I've only used Eric's for this afternoon, like not very long. But it is that investment, right? And I personally, I would rather have you taking the products and investing in that way to bring your own story and using ChatGPT. So, but no, I really would. That's my advice. But if you can invest in Eric's and you find it to be productive for you, do that. I'm just saying am I crazy? I'm sorry for doing this, but I'm just saying I was able to take what I put in his site into ChatGPT and just keep going till I found something I liked. And I feel like I can talk to ChatGPT like it's my friend, like, hey, like I'm looking for advice. And I feel like it's getting to know me and my tone the more I use it. And it's giving me stuff that sounds like me. So that's that. Because again, it's very important, like Michelle said, that I don't want you to use any AI if at any point you're then posting and it sounds like AI and it is not you. Because do you think that you'll attract your person by not sounding like you? No way. No way. People love pictures of you. They love pictures of your family, and they love it when you are authentic. So keep that as your first guideline when you do any of this. Okay. No, Chat GPT does not have the compliance feature. That is a good point. You need to enroll online in order to answer the questions with Eric's. Is that what you mean, Jen? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What inventory is getting low, Vicky?
Pout.
What?
The pout.
Oh,
You
the
had,
pouch.
you had a picture of the pout. I don't think I just looked on the website. I didn't see it, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I just ordered it like a week and a half. Well, like a week ago, probably. So I'd have it for the party. Not too long ago. So, okay. So there's that, my 2 cents. And then the last thing I wanted to remind you of is just how lucrative and how life-changing these two can be. And then might share with you, anyway, I'm going to share with you a profile of someone on Instagram that I love. And I just basically, what do they call, R&D'd her post, because she is with Arbonne, and she talked about, she was holding some products, and she broke it down to $7.50 a day, and then talked about that. And so I took that outline of what she did, took a picture of me with these two products, and $6.50 a day. She compared it to what was the last thing that you spent $6.50 on, and how you can't even get a venti drink at Starbucks anymore for that. And then the value that is brought to you by you taking these products, and how you will invest in it every single day. Like, I literally just took hers and made it my own with our two products. And again, going back to the value of these two products and just what this can do for somebody, right? 29 customers on the Healthy Glow Stack is a diamond. $1,200 a month. 29 customers. You guys ever heard that toilet paper thing where you have a roll of toilet paper, and for every no you get, you just take off a little square of toilet paper and you just go through the toilet paper roll, one after another, right? But showing up again consistently and remembering, one thing that's really, really important to remember is to not, people feel like they need to show up as their company or their products online. And that is not how you find your people. You find your people by being you. And then whether you're a quilter, a knitter, a cooker, you repair cars, you love mowing lawns, you're an artist, whatever you love that just brings you joy, bike riding, whatever you love that brings you joy. Those are the things you talk about and post about and share with people. And then in your stories, they get to see what products you use on a regular basis that bring you value. And remembering, not just sharing the products that you sell, but sharing the things that you love. I shared a protein powder lately that I love and obsessed with, right? Cooking, whatever you love that's not LifeVantage, you have to mix that in there, because the more value you share as you live your life, the more you become someone that people want to trust. And then when you reach out to them, by the time you do, they're like, oh yeah, well, everything else you've mentioned has worked for me so well, I might as well try it, right? Okay, I was going to show you her profile. I'm going to give it to you. It's on Instagram, and it's called Peyton's Progress. Can you see that? Peyton's Progress. She has really great posts as an Arbonne representative that you could get some really great inspiration from. Okay. I love her. And she's also a believer. And then the last thing, with it being month end, I want you to really make sure that you know where your customer sales volume is for your pin level. And remember, we've talked about before on your app that that number was not accurate if you looked at it. So if you go to your app and you look at the dashboard is going to have your total sales volume. It's going to be your customers plus yours. That is not what helps you with your gem level. But now there is a summary option next to the dashboard. And the summary option looks just like your cover page in your back office. It's coming slowly. Looks just like this. So if I scroll down in the middle, it's going to show me how far I have to go to, it's going to have your CSV and how much volume you need to get to 4,000. There's a blue line under it. And if you click on that blue line, see the number pops up. That's your customer sales volume. That's where you're at right now in regards to GemRank. Okay, does that make sense? So use that as your guide, not what's on your dashboard, if you want something that's quick to reference through your phone and through the app. It's just a really quick way to see where your numbers are. Okay. All right. Anything else in the chat? Okay, perfect. Anybody have anything else? The other quick thing I wanted to say is with the tracks, because come February, you guys, let's get some tracks going, okay? Let's get some prizes in our hands. Let's do this. The important thing to note is for your customers to count, they must be at least 100 SV. For your consultant to count, they must be at least 150 SV, but they also must be on subscription. It does not mean if you have a consultant sign up and they get a bigger pack and they decide they don't want to have subscription just yet, educate them and encourage them and say, even if you don't want it next month, especially for customers, right? Let's at least push it out for you for the following month. Because for customers, if they don't have a subscription or they cancel, they lose all their rewards. And then if they decide to come back, they start over, especially if they're in the inner circle and they're getting $20 for every $100, 200 spent, they lose all of that. So rather than them not having a subscription at all, encourage them, have it set in place, even if it's not for the following month, even if it's 3 months out, as long as they have a template for a subscription, they will count for that track, okay? If they're a new person. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I had. Okay, let's end in prayer. Okay. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for the beginnings of a new year. Thank you for time as fast as it goes, Lord. Just help us to get a grasp on it and help us as we go into the next month to just fully use the time that you give us really, really wisely, and help us to use it with velvet gloves and to make the most of it so that we have no regrets, so that we can be an example to the people watching us and everyone around us, and help us to have the mindset of a child and share with an open heart, knowing that people have problems all around us and we might just be the one carrying the solution. So just help us to move forward with an open heart and an open mind. In your name we pray, amen. Okay, mwah, love you guys. Have a great rest of the month. I'm here if you need me. Okay, bye.